Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome to the We All Juggle Knives channel. Reviewing this item today, the Wowtac A7. Yeah, this is $30 and it's quite a value. Comes with a 18650 battery. All right, it's got a smooth reflector. Wait, hold on. Smooth reflector. It's got a strike bezel. It's got crosshatch texturing, which is kind of smoothed out a little bit so that it's not going to tear up your pocket going in and out of your pocket. It's got a quickly removable pocket clip. It's got a tail switch and a side switch. It is USB rechargeable. That's the charging port cover. It's got lanyard slots on these, basically shields right there, which protect the tail switch. And those also allow it to tail stand. And for your viewing pleasure, what do we have in the background? Got some cold steel fixed blades. That's the Warcraft Tonto, the GI Tonto, and the drop forged Survivalist. So in the text description box, I will have not only the buying and browsing links for Wowtac products, but I will have cold steel fixed blades. I'll have a budget list and then a not so budget list, right? That GI Tonto, you can check out my full review of that. That's a budget all-star right there, okay? So check the text description box for all those goodies. And speaking of knives, I have an emergency pricing update. The older models of the Cold Steel SRK and Recon 1, that's an SRK, with a black blade and SK5 steel, those have reached all-time lows of $35 each. They're liquidating those because they came out with the same models with different steels, better steels, right? So get it. You can get in on that deal. I will include those links. I know it's a flashlight review, but that was a time-sensitive update. So once again, Cold Steel SRK and Recon 1, old models, now $35. Links in the text box for as long as they last. All right, let's check out the stats on this Wowtac. Okay, so as you can see here, it has 5 brightness levels. All right, it also has a strobe mode as its one special mode, and max beam distance 268 meters. All right, and also you see the run times listed there. All right, operation of this light. To turn it on, you press the tail switch. To turn it off, you press the tail switch. It has a memory function, so it'll come on in whichever brightness level you turned it off in. All right, so once it is on, you can press the side switch to cycle through the 5 brightness levels, right? That is the lowest, that is the Firefly. That's the second, third, fourth, and fifth, or turbo mode, right? You'll see it better when we go outside. But that's quite decent. I mean, remember, this is a $30 light. That's quite decent. All right, now if you press and hold, you will get strobe. All right, warning, we're going to flash some lights here. And there is your strobe. Now, when it is off, if you half press the tail switch, you can get momentary on. Hold on, it's still on Firefly, so that's momentary on. Let's go something brighter. All right, so I turn it off in that mode, and here's the memory. Right, it comes back in that mode. And also, now that it was turned off in that mode, if you half press this, right, you got momentary on. All right, poor man's strobe. Now your Wowtac flashlight will also come with spare O-rings, a charging port cover, and a micro USB to USB recharging cable. It also comes with a battery. All right, to get at the battery, unscrew the tail cap like so. This is the battery that it comes with. Right, it's rechargeable, 18650 battery. Now the capacity is not the highest, so I would recommend, if you want to EDC this, I would recommend you upgrade the battery and then just use this one as like, a backup battery. But like I said, for $30 including this, still a great deal. Now in order to recharge that battery in the light, plug in the charging cable to any USB power source. That is a power bank. When it is recharging, that side switch will glow red. Now when it's fully charged, it will glow blue. This is blue. I don't know if you can see it with the studio lights, but there it is blue. Now according to the instructions, for this to be charging, you have to turn it on first. before you plug it in. All right, and while it is charging, only the Firefly or the low modes will be available. What do you got there, son? Some cold steel knives? You got a license for those knives? I don't need a license. This is America. You're damn right it is. You can go. All right. Anyway, at this point, I'm going to roll in my testing and demonstration footage shot outside when it was really cold and really dark. Hope you enjoy it, and then we'll be back for final thoughts on this Wowtac A7. Okay, YouTube, we're out here on the old testing board with this Wowtac light. Let's cycle through the brightness levels. All right, this is Firefly. And that is as bright as it gets. And that is quite bright. Definitely, I mean, that's enough illumination to do whatever you need to do. All right, and warning, we're going to do the strobe now. And there's your strobe. All right, YouTube, and as I'm out here, I see a large number of deer. It's a very warm night out tonight, so the deer are very happy because all the snow melted. All right, let me see. Let me show you some of these critters. Yeah, they're very happy tonight. Hey, what's up, YouTube? We're out here in the field on the road with no street lights with this Wowtac. This is the highest mode. Let's just see what we can see, shall we? You broke down on a road, country road. This is what you would see. I like that focused hotspot, definitely. Oh, is it starting to rain? It's starting to rain on me a little bit. We're gonna push through. All right, so there's nothing here. You know, there's, oh, is that the Blair Witch? No. Sasquatch? No. Yeah, let me just pan this around so you can see. Hold on, maybe I should slow down a little. Whoa, it's getting foggy over there. Yeah, this is pretty good. Oh, did you hear that train? There's like a freight train in the distance. Here's a top view of the beam shot of this Wowtac light. Pretty nice. Getting behind it. All right, well, let's head back towards the creek and see what this does at Frog Creek, shall we? Okay, YouTube, here we are at Frog Creek, and once again, we've had a lot of rain lately, so the creek is flowing pretty strongly. And this is doing a good job of lighting it up. Yeah, I mean, it's bright down there. I'm up on the banks of the creek up here. Let's just shine it down the way and see what we can see. All right, up to the treetops. Yeah, I like the smooth reflector on this. Check out the lit side switch too. That's handy. All right, well, this is doing an excellent job. I mean, this would be useful as a hiking flashlight as well. And it does not, it gets a little bit hot, but not overly hot because it's not like, you know, a bazillion lumens, but it's definitely bright enough for most purposes. Okay, YouTube, we're out on the sports field with this Wowtac light. Let's see if it can cross the field. Yeah, I can definitely see the goal. Hold on. It's getting a little foggy. Can we focus? Yeah, there. I can see it in the viewfinder. If I zoom in, I don't know if it'll hold the focus, but I think you can see that. Yeah. All right, so it does cross the field, even in semi-foggy conditions. Well, all right, YouTube, there you have it. This Wowtac doing a good job at crossing the field. Okay, YouTube, up in the second story window with this Wowtac flashlight doing the backyard security mission. All right, so the testing board is down there. wood pile. And once again, there are a few trespassers in the yard today. Let's see if I can find them for you. Yeah, way over there. Yeah, they're just wandering around. And I am way back here, right? I'm way up here in the window. So that's pretty good range from this Wowtac, definitely. And just for comparison, without the light, this is what you would see without the light. Nothing except those distant lights. And with the light, you know, you can find your trespasser right there. Alright, YouTube, just more critter footage. These deer just chilling. I hear the train, more freight trains in the background. Hey, it's coming towards us. I'm in the window, I'm way back here, so... Yeah, the deer's coming towards us. Hey, you want some treats? No, the deer already has quite enough food. Quite enough food for sure. Here's its friend over there. It's got a friend over there. Pretty cool. Alright YouTube, we are back, so I hope you enjoyed that footage. What are my final thoughts and conclusions on this Wowtac A7? Well, I definitely like the smooth reflector. I like the balance of spill and focus. I definitely like the tail switch, just very easy to operate even if you have gloves on. The lit side switch is a nice touch. I really like the price. I mean, $30 with that battery included, and you can recharge it in the light so you don't need a separate charger. That's all good. Is there anything you should know? Are there any possible drawbacks that you should know about? Well, the interface is a little bit different than on some lights, right? On many lights, if you were to long press the side switch, it would cycle through the brightness levels. But with this, you just do individual presses, and if you long press it, you would get to the strobe, right? So if you're used to lights that have a different interface, you know, you would just have to adjust or relearn, but it's no different from the first time you learn any other interface. Now you also have to remember, because of the tail switch as you're on-off, if you long press, you're going to get strobe, whereas many lights that only have a side switch, a long press sometimes will be to turn the light off, right? So again, if you're used to that, might take a little bit of retraining yourself, but again, that's just true of learning any new interface, but I thought you should know. Another thing I like about this, it gets a little bit hot in its highest mode, but nowhere near as hot as quickly as some of the ultra bright lights. Like nowadays, you got lights, single battery lights that are 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 lumens, and those things get hot so fast, like 20 seconds, and you can feel some serious heat. So I like that this does not get hot nearly as quickly or as hot as many lights. So overall, when you consider the price on this, I do think it is a very good deal. Just an ideal mix of affordability, got some good range on it. The brightness is good for most things you would need, and just how it's streamlined, how it can, you know, this would be a good EDC light. It's not quite a tactical light because, you know, it just doesn't have some of those features. Like, I guess you could bash with it, but it's more meant to just be convenient to carry, and that's what I would recommend it as, an everyday carry light. Oh, I would recommend upgrading that battery, as I said. They just give you that battery. They're trying to keep the price down, but if you're going to carry this, get a higher capacity battery and use the one it comes with as a backup. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, and don't forget to check the text description box, not only if you want to buy the Wowtac, but also for the list of cold steel fixed blades. All right, and those links do help the channel, and I really appreciate that. This has been We All Juggle Knives. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm out.